What is up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be profiling you the deck I took to the Richmond, Virginia Regional last week. It was a week from today. I didn't do a profile sooner because I didn't do as well as I wanted to. Well, it was like good and bad. I didn't get my invite. I like scrubbed out. But I played 3 Sprite and I beat all of them like easily, like 2-0. If you want to beat Sprite, there's a lot of Sprite in your area, then play this. But yeah, I'll get into more of that later on. But yeah, here's my profile. It's a lot different than what I profiled you before. But in the future, I'm definitely gonna try and play go back to like the floodgate version, or not the floodgate version, but like have more traps because I played more spells in this deck than normal. So yeah, without further ado, I'll get on with the list, and then I'll go over like what I played and stuff like that and what I would change. Played 2 Lord standard, and then 1 Ecclesia. I am playing a Deer Servant, so that's kind of why I'm playing that. Yeah, I just want something. I feel like the Deer Servant's really good, especially going second, and going first. It's like a +1 because you can draw off the new fusion. Yeah, it was okay. It worked out pretty well. Yeah. And then we have 1 call by. I just don't want to lose to DD Crow because everyone was playing DD Crow in the main. So yeah, and then the 2 Nadir Servant, broken card. I think I don't know if it's gonna go to 3. It might go to 1 honestly because this card's just like insane with the new fusion. And we play triple Super Poly. I'm playing triple Super Poly just as like a going second mentality because this deck already like auto wins going first game 1. So pretty much like any board right now can get super polyed. It's crazy. And against like tier, I think that's like your worst matchup. I didn't play it, like I've only tested against tier like once and I beat it. But yeah, that doesn't really count. But like in my head, I think tier is the hardest matchup. So you want to have cards against tier. It's good going first too, because you can like break their board, like when they're trying to establish something, and then like have an Eldlich, Trap, and Grave. So yeah, it's really good. And then for the main bulk of the deck, we have the trap cards. Nothing to explain here. Your Eldlich cards, your Sanguine, Conch, and I decided to play triple Aquero in this build just because of tier, and also like a Roan Toad, and just being able to banish Roan Toad and stuff like that's really good. So yeah, standard Eldlich package there. Floodgates, I opted for 2 goes in, double Rivalry, double Larrican, and triple Skill Drain. So what is that? That's 9 floodgates in the main. So like going first or second, if you just want to open like one of these and like a strike, you just pretty much win. Obviously Skill Drain's the best one. Yeah, they're all good in like other regards. They're all really good against Sprite. Like it's hard for them to play against like any of these. If you have like these plus like interaction, like your Eldritch card, you just win. And then we have triple Punishment, and I'll put the Torrential near that too, because they're pretty much the same card. They're just like going second board breakers. So yeah, they're just really good. They're like +1s. Against Sprite, just like break their board. There was one scenario where I played against Sprite and the guy like he negated my punishment and he took it. Then he punishmented on his turn, and then or I think he punished it. I forgot what, there was a scenario where he punished it. He activated punishment that was mine. And then he forgot that he couldn't use his extra deck, and like that like lost him the game because we were like going back and forth. And once like he had to like turn skip, it was like over from there. I was able to kill him. We have triple strike, standard. I just picked up the new Draco counter trap, so I am playing that in my new it's gonna be in the new list. Yeah, I think strike's like mandatory. And then a lot of people aren't playing Judgment, which is kind of, I don't know. I like Judgment in the main because you never know, like especially at a regional, people play like Duster, and also in the Sprite decks, the only out to like turn 1 to like your game 1 to your floodgates is Smashers. So all you have to do is just hold this for smash. Like you don't care about anything else. Like if you have Skill Drain and like your floodgates, you don't care about like anything but the Smashers. So yeah, it's just really good. And then the last card was Trap Trick. I was either gonna play this or second Ecclesia, but I think Trap Trick was better. I think I resolved it once to get a punishment, so it was okay. And for the extra deck was pretty solid. We have the 1 Gustav and the 1 Labe, just for, you know, your rank 10 train plays. The 1 Zeus, just in case. 1 Link Spider. This could be like Link Spider, it could be Imduck. It doesn't really matter. Just as long as you have a Link 1 you can send. The BLS Link, never made this. I surprisingly enough, I think I super like once. So this card was the MVP, not like for making it, but just like setting it off in the deer or punishment to draw 1 was just insane. Like if they summon, like a lot of times they would summon like a Ronin Toad, and once they summon like a Ronin Toad, I knew that like they brick because then they summon another Sprite. So like on summon, I would punishment send this and draw 1. It was insane. Starring Venom, Winda, the big Golden Lord guy, just for if you want a super poly for game like your own board. Dracocepalia and 2 Entis. Oh yeah, and the Dragon Master Knight. Just for big monsters. This happened once. I think, I'm trying to think. My opponent made some like big monster, and I couldn't get over it. I can't think of what it was. Yeah, it came up. So yeah, side deck is pretty okay. I sided the 2 Lord, just because I think this card's only good going first, honestly. So yeah, and it was really good too. There was a scenario where I was going against Sword Soul, and I had this, and he was like, "Oh, does that only affect face down?" And I was like, "Yeah." So like once I knew that, like I saved all my like cards, like my floodgates and stuff. So yeah, I was like, he probably has twins, so let me like save this for that. Or yeah, I didn't want to preemptively activate my cards and have them get like twin twistered, so I like was just very reactive with my traps. If that makes sense. Double or triple lava golem. I'm considering manning this card. Like this card's so good, even against like the tier deck. Like if they set up like Appaloosa and like Draco Sapela, which I know doesn't really hurt your deck, but just like to being able to like slap this down and then lock them under goes and rivalry is just insane. Triple King Tiger Wanghu. I saw this once and it was against the Sword Soul guy, and that won me game 2, I believe. So it was okay. 2 non-fusion area and 2 shadow, which I didn't put in because I didn't play against the tier. And then the last cards are triple summon limit. Honestly, this card should have been like another like form of back row, or like another form of like negation. Like Dark Bribe would have been pretty cool. I've seen some people like match deflector, so yeah, that's the list, guys. Played 3 Sprite. Like I said before, if you want to beat Sprite, there's a lot of Sprite in here. Just play like this list. Like you just like shred through Sprite. I lost to 2 Exo Sisters. That matchup is literally like 99% in their favor. Like even on your best hands, like they can just break it so easily, and like none of their banishing cards target, and like each time you use one of your Eldlich cards from grave, like they just plus. So yeah, that matchup's so unwinnable. And then I lost to Despia. Game 1, I won the die roll, and I opened up 2 Golden Lords game 1, so I lost that. And then game 2, I sided in a bunch of floodgates. I didn't see a single floodgate, so yeah, that was the game there. And then I beat Sword Soul and 3 Sprite, and I can't think of the last deck I beat. But yeah, that's the profile, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll be posting an updated list with like without the Nadirs and Super Polys. Well, only if you guys want to, because I've uploaded Eldlich a lot, so I don't know if you guys are tired of Eldlich. Yeah, peace.